Designing products, build them now. Cook and sew, make it wow, wow. So come along, it's DT with Grammarsaurus.
We're going to make superhero potato wedges. And to do that, we need the following ingredients and equipment. So, I have got 2 potatoes already peeled. If you want to look at how to safely peel a potato, make sure you click that video now. I've also included an unpeeled potato because I want to show you that with potato wedges you can leave the skin on, or you can do it like this and you'll see the difference at the end. With that, we've got some different herbs and spices. So in this bowl here, I've got some paprika, this red stuff here, and some oregano. This is dried oregano. That's what we're going to add to make the potatoes have lots of flavour. We've got some salt and we have some oil, which we're going to add to our little dish in a second. And then for our equipment, we need our mixing bowl. We're going to put the potatoes in there in a second and mix it all together. We have our knife and chopping board. Okay, so before we begin, we're going to measure our oil. So we're going to take our measuring spoons and I'm going to get 1 tablespoon of oil. And when it's at the top, I'm going to just add it ready in my other little ramekin. So then I have all of my ingredients prepared and ready to go. Let's make our superhero wedges then. First things first, we need to cut the potatoes into wedges. So to cut our potato, I'm going to hold it at the middle there, and I'm going to first of all go down the centre until I've got 2 bits like that. And then I'm going to take one of the halves and we're going to cut again in half until you get your wedge shapes. They should be like this. So we get our half again and cut it in half once more. Always put the flat side down and then hold it in place like that. And again, look at those wedge shapes, nice. The flat part on the board again. And there we go. I have finished chopping the potatoes into wedges. You can see I've got the skin on ones here and I've got the peeled ones here, and we're going to do them all so you can see the difference between them. And now we're going to add them to our mixing bowl. Going to do a few to show you. Once the potatoes are in the mixing bowl, we need to add our oil, some salt, and our herbs and spices, our paprika and our oregano. So we're going to start with our herbs and spices. Cover them nicely. Then we're going to add our oil. You could decide to put the oil on first if you wanted to. It's all going to mix together anyway. And then we're just going to add a little bit of salt, a pinch of salt, over the top. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to toss our wedges. To do this, you just move the bowl round and round and toss it back and forth like that until you can see that they are all coated like that. Don't they look beautiful? There we go. Now that the wedges are fully coated, we can add them to our baking tray. So we have our baking tray here, and we need to add some oil to the baking tray so that they don't stick. So I'm just going to take the top off my oil and pour a little bit on here, drizzle it on. I'm just going to use this brush here to make sure that the tray is fully coated because we don't want any of the wedges to stick to the tray. So pop that there. You can see it's fully coated now. And so we can take our wedges from the bowl, and I'm going to use my hand here so they don't pop off. I'm going to put them on the tray like that. Put that to the side. And I'm just going to arrange them on the tray. We want to make sure that none of the wedges are touching so that they cook properly. So there we go, they've all got a little bit of space on the tray. There we go, make sure you wash your hands before you do this. There we go, they're ready. So from there, I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit more salt for taste. This is an optional step, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. Now they're ready, an adult is going to cook these for you, and they're going to do that in the oven. Just like that, and in about 30 minutes time they will be ready. In the meantime, let's prepare our dip, so as soon as they are ready we can start to eat them. To make the dip to go with our superhero potato wedges, we need the following ingredients. We've got an avocado, half a lemon, some yoghurt, some salt, and then our equipment, we need a mixing bowl, a knife, a chopping board, and some measuring scales. Okay, so we're going to start off by measuring out our yoghurt. Okay, so I'm going to put the bowl on my measuring scales. And once I've done that, you can see already that it's weighing the bowl. We don't want to weigh the bowl, we want it to be at 0. So once you've added the bowl, we're going to reset it, and you can now see that it's at 0. That means we can now take our yoghurt and we can measure 130 grams of the yoghurt. So I'm going to pour and keep an eye on the number as it goes up. There we go, just past 100. And we keep going until we get 130. We've got 135. That's okay, it's close enough. Once that's measured, we can place that to the side, ready, and we can put our measuring scales to the back here. Because next we're going to prepare the avocado for our dip. So here's our avocado. One thing you need to know about an avocado is that in the middle it has a big stone. So when you cut into it, you're probably thinking, oh, it's not going all the way through. That's fine, it's not going to go all the way through because the stone's in there. So watch how I do it. I'm going to get the avocado and I'm going to place it in front of me. Okay, so I'm going to put my hands on it like this in the bridge grip, and I'm going to use my knife to cut down until I feel that stone. You can see it started to go through, but it's not going to go all the way because of the stone, so don't worry. And then if you just peel that open, look, there you go. You can see that the stone is there, and you can put that to the side. Once we've cut our avocado in half, we need a spoon, and you need to hold the avocado in your other hand, and you're just going to spoon the inside into your mixing bowl. I love how green it is on the outside as you do that. Green. Ooh. And then you are going to put the skin to the side, and then you've got your avocado in there, so you just need to mash it. Now, how mashed you want it is up to you. Some people like chunky avocado, some people like it smooth. You decide. I'm going to go for slightly chunky. That's enough for me. Okay, now that our avocado is mashed, we're going to add in some lemon juice. So I've already got this lemon cut in half, and we're going to squeeze the juice into the mixture. If you get a seed pop out into it, just pull it out and pop it to the side there, that's fine. And then we're going to take the yoghurt that we measured out earlier, and we're going to add that in as well. Just spoon that in. until it's all in there. I'm going to pop that to the side. And now we just need to mix that all together. We're going to use our spoon to mix it all together. Look how smooth the mixture is now. And that is our green dip to go on the side. So I'm happy that that's all in there. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt in there as well. My fingers. 2. And mix that in. And now we need to prepare it because our wedges are almost ready to take out of the oven. I've got a plate ready and a little serving bowl here. And we're going to spoon the mixture into there like that. There we go. And pop that to the side. And then all that's left to do is to get our superhero potato wedges out of the oven when they're ready. And I think they're ready right about now. So the adult is going to go and get them from the oven. And we're going to pop them down on the cooling tray to protect the surface. As you can see, our potato wedges are all ready because they're golden and crispy. So now we can serve them. Make sure, because they're hot, that the adult does this. So we're going to take them and we're going to add them to our serving plate. And there we have it, our superhero potato wedges with fresh green avocado dip.
Designing products, build them now. Cook and sew, make it wow, wow. So come along, it's DT with Grammarsaurus.